Rockabilly wasn't just a musical genre. It was the first roar of rock and roll, a fiery fusion of blistering R&B rhythms and the raw simplicity of country music. Born in the American South in the 1950s, Rockabilly quickly became a phenomenon, shaping a distinct culture with its powerful, punchy sound and rebellious spirit. Let's turn back time and experience one of the most vital chapters in rock history. Let's begin. Elvis Presley's "That's All Right" may be the first recording to kick off a new era of music. Recorded at Sam Phillips' Sun Record Studio in Memphis, Tennessee, in July 1954, it captured a moment of pure magic. At the time, Elvis was an unknown artist, but his spontaneous session created a sound that was completely unprecedented, a sound that would soon be known as rockabilly and serve as the blueprint for rock and roll. This new sound was a raw, energetic fusion of his country and Western roots with the pulsating, untamed rhythms of R&B. Initially, Phillips wanted Elvis to stick to ballads, but during a break, Elvis and his bandmates, guitarist Scotty Moore and bassist Bill Black, started messing around with "That's All Right" in a wildly different style. I'm leaving town, baby. I'm leaving town for sure. The result was an electrifying mix. Moore's daring electric guitar solos, combined with Black's aggressive slapping double bass rhythm, provided a frantic yet captivating backdrop for Elvis's passionate vocals. This chaotic but compelling sound was the very essence of rockabilly genre. Elvis would not only define but also catapult into the mainstream, forever cementing his legacy as its undisputed king. Blue Suede Shoes isn't just a song. It's a cultural statement and an enduring symbol of rockabilly. Released in 1956, this track was an instant global sensation, bringing the rebellious spirit of rock roll to the mass. The song's power lies in its iconic rockabilly rhythm and witty lyrics. Carl Perkins' electric guitar work, with its sharp, energetic riffs, set the gold standard for the genre. His signature chicken picking technique, a blend of using a pick in his fingers, created a raw, lively sound that was as innovative as it was captivating. One for the money, for the show. Get ready now, go cat. Blue Suede Shoes was a pivotal moment, proving that rockabilly's raw, authentic sound could connect with a mainstream audience. While Elvis Presley's wildly successful cover later introduced the song to even more people, it's Carl Perkins' original that truly holds the genre's spirit. The song helped define a new youth culture, where a pair of blue suede shoes became more than just a fashion accessory. They were a badge of confidence, individuality, and an untamable rebellious streak.
One for the money, two for the show, three to get ready now. Go cat, go! Shake, baby, shake. Oh, shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake.
Jerry Lee Lewis's "Whole Lotta Shackin' Going On" wasn't just a song. It was a musical hurricane that swept across America in 1957. This track single-handedly redefined the wild, uninhibited energy of rockabilly, making even Little Richard seem tame by comparison. The song is defined by Jerry Lee Lewis's explosive piano playing. He didn't just play the instrument, he attacked it. His ferocious percussive piano runs created a powerful, raw sound that fused with his confident, slightly cocky, and charismatic vocals. With his signature shouts and a performance style that bordered on frantic, he shattered every notion of on-stage restraint. Jerry Lee Lewis turned the piano into a dance partner, a rival, and an extension of himself, ready to stomp on the keys or even set the instrument ablaze. "Whole Lotta Shackin' Going On" was a landmark moment, proving that rock and roll was more than just music. It was a way of life, a complete emotional release. It became one of the most banned songs on the radio at the time, which only made it more appealing to the youth. Jerry Lee Lewis was not just a performer. He was a force of nature, an irreplicable phenomenon. Gene Vincent's career is tied to rockabilly through his unique ability to infuse the genre with a dark, mysterious, and romantic edge, a stark contrast to the upbeat optimism of his peers. His signature song, Bee-Bop-A-Lula, solidified this style, making him one of rockabilly's most iconic figures. Released in 1956, Bee-Bop-A-Lula is more than a song. It's an eerie, haunting whisper. Vincent captivated audiences with his brooding, dangerous image and a husky, echo-laden voice. Paired with Cliff Gallop's electrifying guitar work, the track creates an atmosphere that is both sharp and seductive, like a secret from the shadows. The iconic echo effect on the vocals only amplified this sense of romantic mystery. This song was a landmark moment, proving that rockabilly wasn't just about frantic energy. It could also be moody and dangerous. Gene Vincent paved the way for artists to explore the darker side of rock and roll, and Bee-Bop-A-Lula went on to become one of the most covered songs in history, from the Beatles to Queen. It's a testament to how one artist, with a single unforgettable song, can redefine a genre and influence generations to come.
She's the one with the flying feet. She's the one that walks around that old fair lane with a heat. Well, I just couldn't let it go. Well, the train kept rolling.
Johnny Burnette Trio's Train Kept A-Rollin' isn't just a song, it's a primal scream, a raw and savage track that defined the most extreme side of rockabilly, and even laid the groundwork for hard rock and heavy metal. Released in 1956, this track pushed beyond the typical rockabilly sound to create something incredibly powerful and aggressive. The song is defined by the chaotic guitar work of Paul Burleson. With his driving riffs and deliberate use of distortion, Burleson created a sound that was completely unprecedented in early rock and roll. It was a gritty, hostile tone that stood in stark contrast to the clean guitar sounds of Elvis or Carl Perkins. Johnny Burnett's vocals were equally high energy, delivered with a sense of frantic urgency that perfectly matched the song's locomotive-like rhythm. Train Kept A-Rollin' was a landmark moment, proving that rockabilly could have a dark, menacing edge. It directly inspired future rock bands like the Yardbirds and Aerosmith, who famously covered the song and made it a crucial part of rock history. The Johnny Burnette Trio proved that music could break down barriers to become something entirely new and full of raw power. Eddie Cochran's Summertime Blues, released in 1958, is more than just a high-energy rockabilly track. It's the voice of an entire generation of American youth. This song brilliantly fuses the rebellious spirit of rockabilly with relatable social issues, making it an iconic anthem of teenage frustration.
Oh, well, my mom and papa told me, son, you gotta make some money.
The song is defined by its punchy, driving rockabilly rhythm and Eddie Cochran's own innovative guitar playing. With his catchy yet simple riffs, Cochran created a raw, accessible sound that was still packed with rebellious attitude.
I'm gonna take my problem to the United Nations.
The lyrics capture the common frustrations of a young person trying to enjoy their summer, but being held back by a series of daily struggles. From complaining to the boss and asking parents for money to dating woes, every verse is delivered with a dose of humor and authenticity that resonated with young people everywhere.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for
Summertime Blues was a landmark moment, proving that rock and roll wasn't just about love songs or parties. It could be a powerful vehicle for social commentary, a way to speak for an entire generation. Eddie Cochran took everyday teenage angst and transformed it into a timeless piece of art, a classic that continues to resonate today.
Well, I ask him how they shine my shoes. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones.
Johnny Cash's Get Rhythm, released in 1956, is a vibrant song that showcases a unique side of rockabilly. Rather than the frantic chaos of Little Richard or Jerry Lee Lewis, this track captivates listeners with its driving beat and a raw, stripped-down blend of rockabilly and country.
When you get the blues.
The song is defined by Cash's signature acoustic guitar sound and the iconic boom-chicka-boom rhythm. This percussive, train-like beat, combined with the sharp guitar work, creates a powerful yet grounded energy.
A little shoeshine boy, he never gets low down, but he's got the dirtiest job in town.
Get Rhythm was a pivotal moment, proving that rockabilly wasn't a one-dimensional genre. Johnny Cash showed that fusing the rebellious spirit of rock with the authenticity of country music could create a sound that was both unique and deeply influential.
The rhythm makes you feel so fine, it'll take all your trouble from your worried mind. Get a rhythm.
He took the foundational elements of rockabilly and infused them with a storytelling style that was all his own, carving out a legendary career and a sound that would resonate for generations to come.
He said, I like it with a big wide grin. Kept on a popping and he said again, get a rhythm.
I wanna rock, turn it loose in, baby. I'm a tip-top daddy and I'm gonna hammer away, keep away from the corners here. What
Charlie Feathers' One Hand Loose, released in 1956, may not have been a massive hit, but it is a genuine gem and a testament to the wildest and most authentic side of rockabilly. This song perfectly captures the raw, primal essence of the genre, standing in stark contrast to the more polished, radio-friendly tracks of the era.
in the free hand, baby, 'cause I wanna rock, turn it loose in, baby. I won't blow my...
The song is defined by its frantic, no-holds-barred sound. Jody Chastain's electric guitar delivers sharp, urgent riffs that, combined with the percussive slap of the stand-up bass, create a chaotic yet utterly captivating atmosphere. However, the true highlight is Charlie Feathers' vocal performance. He doesn't just sing. He wails, growls, and uses spooky, hiccup-like yelps that are entirely his own. His voice sounds like a storm desperate and untamed, as if he's barely holding the song together.
There's the rhythm in your bones, and you know how I feel, but don't you cry me close, baby, this time is for real.
One Hand Loose is a landmark, a crucial reminder that rockabilly wasn't all clean-cut pop songs. It could be something raw, visceral, and powerful. This is music for those who want the true, undiluted spirit of rock and roll, a gritty sound that directly influenced countless underground and punk rock artists who followed.
Give me one hand loose and I'll be satisfied. In the free...
Jackie Brenston and his Delta Cats' Rocket 88, released in 1951, wasn't just a song, it was a historical moment. Although categorized as R&B, many music historians consider it to be one of the very first rock and roll records ever made. It laid the foundation for the raw, untamed sounds that rockabilly would later perfect.
V8 motor and this smart and designed black convertible top and the gal.
The song is defined by the unique, distorted guitar sound from Willie Kezart. This wasn't a deliberate effect. It was the result of a broken amplifier during the recording session. Instead of fixing it, the producer kept the sound, creating a gritty, roaring tone that was unprecedented at the time. It opened up a whole new sonic world. Jackie Brenston's energetic vocals and the lyrics a tribute to the Oldsmobile Rocket 88 car created a modern narrative that immediately resonated with young audiences. Rocket 88 was a pivotal moment, proving that a happy accident could lead to a revolution. It directly inspired rock and roll pioneers like Elvis Presley and Bill Haley, who recognized the power of this new aggressive sound. The song left an indelible mark, serving as the raw and powerful blueprint for a musical genre that would go on to change the world. Vince Taylor's brand new Cadillac, released in 1959, is more than just a rockabilly song. It's a fierce roar and an iconic symbol of rock and roll rebellion in the UK. While it wasn't a major hit in the US, this track became a cult classic with a profound influence, especially on later punk rock bands.
I said, baby, 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 won't you listen to me?
The song is defined by its fast, relentless rockabilly rhythm and a raw, in-your-face aggression. Joe Moretti's electric guitar work, with its sharp, urgent riffs, created a sound that felt closer to punk than traditional rockabilly. Vince Taylor's vocals were equally cocky and defiant, telling a story of a brand new Cadillac being taken away, a narrative that perfectly captured the feeling of social frustration and youthful challenge. Brand New Cadillac was a pivotal moment, proving that rockabilly had crossed the Atlantic to transform music in Britain. It wasn't just a tune about a car. It was an anthem about loss, defiance, and the untamable spirit of rock and roll. Its sheer ferocity and raw energy resonated so deeply that years later, The Clash famously covered the song, turning it into a punk rock hit and proving its enduring power. Rockabilly's legacy is timeless. These aren't just old songs. They're the blueprint for an entire genre, a testament to how a few young guys with guitars could change the world. Their raw, untamed sound continues to inspire countless artists, from the Beatles to The Clash, and its rebellious spirit still echoes today. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, give this video a like, and let me know in the comments which song was your favorite. And don't forget to subscribe for more music adventures.